Hey guys, it's Nicola with your July Twin Flame update reading. If you guys would like to purchase a personal read, you can hit me up on my email, intimatewisdomtarot@gmail.com. You can also hit me up on my website, www.intimatewisdom.net. For those of you that would like instant access to me, you can also gain instant access through Instantgo. Type in www.instantgo.com to get to me, or you can download that on your app store for my iPhone iOS users. Let's go ahead and get started with these messages. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification so you guys know when I do my reads. This will be the energy update for July 2018 for my Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. We're going to start with the Divine Masculine. So we're just going to put out what he's going through right now. Before I was just getting messages, but we're going to see what the situation is, what he's going through, his emotions behind the situation, concerns with the situation, and then a possible, the same with the female, and then a possible outcome. All right. So let's see. Whoa. See all the way down there. So let's see. First, we're going to focus on what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Can I get information about what's going on with the Divine Masculine for July 2018? What information do we have for the Divine Masculine? July 2018. What information do we have for the Divine Masculine? July 2018. What's going on for Divine Masculine? July 2018. So I do see some battles. I do see some resting. I see some needing to listen to your intuition. With High Priestess as an underlying energy, this may be the reason that there's a lot of battles going on, or a lot of there's a lot of battles. This is a lot of stress, a lot of communication, not so much good communication going on with the Divine Masculine for July 2018, because you're not focusing or you're not concentrating on listening to your intuition. A lot of you guys are not following your intuition. For those of you that are, the conflicts could be from the truth being told. For some of you guys dealing with karmic situations, truth spoken in regards to karmic situations, in regards to the path that you're going to take on how to resolve issues with your karmics. Because I do see connections still needing to balance things out in regards to the connection. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, you guys are working to balance out basically tie up loose ends is what I'm getting. You guys are trying to tie up some loose ends. So let me go ahead and pull my clarification. Let's see what else we're pulling. For the Knight of Wands to be in the center of the read, right now you're just on the defense. Like you're just trying to defend yourself at all costs. You're defending yourself against your passions, and you're defending yourself against your truths, okay? Because we got the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords right here. So you're trying to defend what it is that you desire, your focus, what you're focusing on. You're trying to defend your focus, and you're trying to defend your truths, or your desire to speak truth into a situation. With the Four of Swords, like I said, some of you guys are needing to take some time to yourself. You may be overworking yourself, or you may just be stressing out about this situation, about how to resolve a situation. For a lot of you guys, you need clarity with the Sun card. You're wanting to know, or you're wanting to see. Yeah, some of you guys need clarity. You're wanting to move in a new direction, but a lot of you guys are waiting. You're searching, meditating, searching for something more meaningful. A lot of you guys are actually leaving a situation. Like you're waiting. You've left the situation energetically, but you're waiting to actually take foot physically. With the Temperance card here, this could also be desiring something more meaningful and needing to work toward that. Some of you guys are moving now toward you're more meaningful. With the Seven of Swords, you could be taking a chance. Some of you guys could be sneaking away from situations, taking a chance toward your happiness. Okay, so with the Four of Swords here, this is talking about being not at a stalemate. It's not a stalemate, but it is like just taking your time mentally processing a situation. You're kind of, some of you guys, this is a connection. You're trying to take time before severing a connection with the Devil card here, or take time with the connection. Take time with a link It's not so much as a connection, because when we're speaking connection, this is like a two-way street, but maybe this is a link. Someone could be holding on to you and you're tired of fighting the situation. So right now you're trying to basically take a step back and figure out what you can do or how you can handle moving away from this connection. Okay, for a lot of you guys with the Sun card here as well, please go. With the Sun card here as well, this is about clarity in regards to this connection. Maybe you've figured out what the connection is all about. You've come to light as in regards to how to handle the connection with the Page of Swords. You could have found out some information, or there could be some challenges as far as pushing forward or moving forward. Maybe there was a shakeup. Okay, now you're on the defense about moving forward. You're on the defense about telling the truth. You're on the defense about speaking your truth about a situation because something changed. There was a delay. There was a challenge, okay? With the Four of Swords, now you're back at square one. You're back at trying to reevaluate the situation to make sure that you're making the right choices. But to be honest with you, I believe the reasoning for things, the delay or the challenge, is you. Because it is you, because I do the reads for you. But it's you because you're thinking. And it's not, you're supposed to think through a situation, but your thinking is interfering with your awakening, okay? Your mental status or your mental state, the constant going back and forth, the constant evaluation of this situation is prolonging, or it's prolonging your release, okay? It's prolonging, because like with this Eight of Swords, this is the mental feeling stuck, but this is a physical. You really feel stuck in a situation. So you going back and forth, this mental conflict going back and forth on whether you're making the right decision or whether you're not, this is causing interference within the situation that you're in. A lot of you guys, like I said, you're dealing with karmic situations right now, and you're really on the defense, or you're really trying to construct a way to free yourself from a situation, or free yourself from this feeling of restriction. You're wanting to push toward love. You're wanting to balance the situation out. You're wanting to balance the situation out, but also free yourself at the same time with the Judgment card and the Page of Cups. Now the interference could be that you're wanting to go back or have a reunion with someone else, and this may be an interference. This could be something that's causing mental failure, or you to not see the situation clearly. But that's not with this. With this situation, there's a need to balance your emotions, or maybe you're trying to balance your emotions, but the feeling of being trapped, or the fear, I think fear, for a lot of you guys, is fear. So you're wanting to move towards something more stable, something more fit for you. With the Judgment card, you've woken up. You're trying to move toward that, but this interference, this mental restriction is interfering your awakening. The mental interference is interfering with your awakening. So right now, there's just like you're at a standstill. You're still at a pause because you can't think clearly because you're thinking too much. You have to alleviate those thoughts and feel, okay? You have to trust your intuition with this situation. You cannot talk your way through this situation. You cannot talk your way to understanding it, getting a better understanding. With the Fool card, like I said, you got to trust your intuition. Some of you guys are just needing to take a leap of faith. The only thing that's restricting you from being mentally free from this situation that has you feeling stuck is your own thoughts, your own inner conflicts. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple of cards on top of this so we can get some guidance of the situation. Give me one more. What does DM need to focus on in regards to this situation? Okay, so for some of you guys, because this is a Divine Masculine, I know we get lost talking about the situation, because this situation actually, it does have a lot to do with the Divine Feminine, but only in regards to the communication and the communication with the feminine, okay? And it also could have been some, for those of you that are connecting with your divine counterpart, it could have been some harsh communication with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords, a challenge within the communication. So now someone's taking a risk or someone's pulling back. But there's a need to forgive. There's a need to forgive and learn, release whatever happened in the past so that you can experience more love in the present. And there's also a need for you to communicate, reveal those emotions, talk those emotions over, reveal what you feel. Okay, for a lot of you guys, like I said, there's a need for heart-to-heart conversations. And in regards to your karmic situations, a lot of you guys are needing to have heart-to-heart conversations with your karmic partners, because you're not addressing the issues that you're having with the situation, and you're basically allowing an illusion to be prevalent in your life. Okay, so like I said, I know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys are needing to take charge of the situation. If you just speak the truth, or if you just speak what needs to be spoken, it'll open the door for things to take take motion. But because you're not, with the Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, Four of Swords, because you're taking your time and you're not actually speaking your truths, you're extending out a situation that should not be extended. Okay, so give me guidance for the Divine Masculine in regards to this situation. Compassion. A lot of you guys are needing to have compassion, especially when dealing, if you guys are dealing with your divine partners, your divine feminines, and there has been some type of shake-up. You guys have gotten to an altercation, an argument, disagreements with the Page of Swords and Ace of Swords. Some words have been spoken, so now there's a refrain. Someone is refraining from communication. You should possibly release the judgments that you have on the situation, have on your counterpart, and understand that we are all human. Focus on the light and love that is within everyone, including yourself. A lot of times what's going on when we're dealing with these divine counterparts, you may be going through issues with your karmic partners. You may be going through issues in your life. And because you mirror your partner so much in regards to emotional wise, it may be, you would think it'll be easier for you to communicate, but it's not. Because it's like trying to, like if you haven't, put it like this, if you're the type of person that has, because I have a feeling we're here with all these swords, you're the type of person that has a hard time communicating emotions or communicating feelings. Like you don't know how to talk about your feelings. So your partner may be the same as you. They don't know how to talk about their feelings, or because they're mirroring you, it's kind of like the opposite but the same. They have a hard time talking or opening up about their emotions, but once they're open, then it's like the floodgates come through. They have a very unique way of speaking to you, which causes you to kind of, you're seeing you're seeing the message, you understand the message, but it has you on defense because you don't want to accept the message. Okay, so your counterpart is basically telling you the truth, and you don't want to hear the truth in regards to whatever situation you guys are in. All right, so now we're going to be focusing on the divine masculine's feelings in regards to not his situation, because this is just a situation that he's going through right now. Now we're talking about his feelings in regards to the divine feminine. What are the divine masculine's emotions in regards to the divine feminine? What are the divine masculine's emotions in regards to the divine feminine? What are the divine masculine's emotions? All right, so we got 5. There's some heartbreak. Like I said, some of you guys have, there's been some altercations, there's been some words that have been said, maybe even some deception, someone not being honest. Again, we got the High Priestess as the underlying energy. You guys see me shuffling. So again, you're not trusting your intuition when it comes to how you feel. A lot of you guys, there's a strong draw. With this King of Wands, you have a lot of passion toward your partner, but that passion is sometimes, it overshadows the emotion. So the passion, put it like this, the passion can come positive or negative, just like the emotion can come positive or negative. In this situation, the passion, whether it's positive or negative, is always so strong that it overshadows the actual emotions within the situation. So some of you guys may be waiting for some heartache to be over, waiting for something to change. You're waiting to move forward with the Six of Swords mentally, okay? You're waiting for some forgiveness is what I'm getting. Or for a lot of you guys, you're just waiting to get over a hurdle. You're like really in your head right now with the 10 of Wands. You feel oppressed by the situation with the 7 of Wands. You're wanting to choose your partner. You're wanting to choose to go back That's what you're choosing. You're choosing to want to go back. Or maybe for some of you guys, because this could be dealing with family situations, you could be dealing, maybe you're wanting to move forward, but you're oppressed because you're choosing a partnership or choosing someone that you were with before. For a lot of you guys, this could be children with the Six of Cups, because this talks about children, things from the past, people that you've known a long time. This could be a marriage, or this could be a long-term relationship, or this can be a relationship that has children involved, and maybe you're choosing that over, you're oppressing yourself. Basically, you're choosing structure and stability, which is not a bad thing, okay? You're choosing structure and stability over emotions, but in this situation, it is a bad thing because you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. You are hurting yourself, okay? You're trying to give up on something that does bring abundance to you, that does make you happy, so that you can continue to be this workhorse for situations that don't make you happy. And that's going to get the best of you. You think right now, in your heart right now, you feel like it is just, you're going to be okay as long as you are able to maintain or stay ahead of the curve. But it's an illusion, okay? All of it is an illusion. And you're going to see very quickly that it's an illusion. With the Three of Wands here, your ships are coming in, but you're needing to kind of look at the situation from a different angle. You're feeling like you're providing abundance in your life by doing the things or handling the responsibilities that you're handling. Your dream, though, is love. Your dream is to connect. Your dream is to be in a relationship, and that's what's coming. You still will have abundance with this Ace of Pentacles in the middle, but your true abundance comes when you live in your truth and not when you live in an illusion. Okay, because with the Three of Wands and the Star card, you're hoping for something, but you're living in an illusion. So what you're hoping for isn't matching what you're putting your energy into. You can't desire something that you're not putting energy into. It'll just be a dream. Okay, with the Hangman in reverse, you don't want to continue to wait. You feel like it's taking too long, or you feel like you're unable to manifest it, is what I'm getting. So there's some sorrow that's associated with that. You're really stressed out about the connection. You're stressed out about what you cannot provide within the connection. You're stressed out that you can't you're basically stressed out that you can't be your divine partner's dream at the moment. And I think there's you either feel like that you're going to lose, okay, with the Seven of Swords here and this Five of Cups. You may feel like you're going to lose, like your partner will move away, will you won't be able to reconnect with your partner. And with the Three of Swords, like I said, this is about oppression. Some of you guys are really stressed out that you're going to lose this connection, and you may be losing a part of the connection. You're never really going to lose the connection, but as far as the energy, attention-wise, your partner, your divine feminine, may be setting up boundaries with this Emperor card. They may be setting up a wall due to conflicting emotions or confusion as to what's going on. Yeah. With the Eight of Wands, though, now, with this Three of Wands, what you're waiting for, if you decide to push forward, if you decide to push for your dreams and cut away whatever losses that you need, with the Emperor and the Eight of Wands, very quickly you can set some structure to this relationship. Very quickly you can kind of revamp this Five of Cups. You can turn around and look at that Two of Cups instead of focusing on those Three of Cups that have spilled over. And this could also be like light shining down on this one particular love that maybe you're not focusing on. This could be, yeah, with the Death card right here. This could be heartache over a breakup, heartache. Maybe if some of you guys, you could be going through a transformation with your divine partner right now, because with the Death card, this is talking about a rebirth, a transformation, something happening. For a lot of you guys, emotionally, there's a transformation in regards to this situation. It could, listen, the table could have switched. Okay, because with the Four of Cups, now you're unhappy. Now you're emotionally not satisfied. And from the Five to the Four, you see the heartache, but with the Four, now you're feeling it. Okay, you're really feeling it. Like it feels like that you've missed this opportunity. With the Seven of Wands, you don't want to miss this opportunity. You want to choose this opportunity. You want to choose to, okay. The Empress card is underlying energy. Some of you guys are wanting to choose a new start, a fresh start. You're wanting to choose this new path, but you don't know how to do it. You're still restricted by your own fears, your own thoughts. You're letting your thoughts prevent this start from taking place. Okay, so with this Ace of Pentacles here in the middle, this is a new start. This is a new foundation, abundance. We're talking about love. This could be a new relationship. With the Sun card, you see, okay, this is in the middle. So this is the focal point of your emotions. You see the happiness that your divine partner provides. You see, like, this person makes you really happy, really giddy. But with the Two of Swords, maybe you're unable to communicate this. You're unable to be honest about what it is that you want. Okay, with the Seven of Cups, you've been dreaming about it. The Seven of Swords, you want to take a leap. You're ready to take this risk. You're ready. This is about deception as well. So you're just hiding this desire. You're really trying hard, and maybe to put on a mask because you're living a life that doesn't make you happy. So you're putting on this mask for your divine partner to make them feel like you are happy or that you're okay, but you're not. Okay, with the Nine of Wands, you're very defensive. You've been through the ringer. You're having to have battles right now. But it's like you're right now. It's not like right now you're deceiving yourself. You're deceiving yourself of a new start, of being able to focus on your happiness. You're deceiving yourself. Okay, so with the Seven of Swords, why is the Seven of Swords here? You may, like I said, emotionally you're being deceptive. Emotionally, you're showing this very confident position, very confident person, someone who has a lot of pleasure in their life. The Two of Wands, someone who has dominion over their thoughts. But I know what I be talking about. You're presenting this image of someone who's happy, someone who is in full control. But you know, with the High Priestess, this talks about things unknown. You know what goes on behind the scenes. You know what happens in the dark. And with the Eight of Cups, you no longer want to deal with that. You want something more meaningful, but you have to take control. With the King of Wands, you have to make your focus what it is that you desire. For some of you guys, you're just kind of going with the flow. Emotionally, you're going with the flow. You don't know where to go. You want a new start, but you're not sure how to get it there. So you're just waiting for the heartache to be over, so that you can kind of get your chance or shoot your shot. So some of you guys are actively plotting to return to, or to in search or go back to your divine females after. Some of you guys, this is not even after a cycle ends. Some of you guys are trying to sneak away. You're trying to sneak away. But for a lot of you guys, after this cycle ends, you're going to be trying to move forward. But right now you're really praying for some type of clarity on how to go forward with this. Okay, you're the Queen of Pentacles as an underlying energy. You're praying on how to sensibly push forward your passions. With the Six of Pentacles, you feel like there's success and happiness with the Nine of Cups once you move forward with this spiritual union. But with also the Six of Pentacles, we're talking about even amount of energy. So you're wanting to push forward with the situation with this divine feminine because you feel like you don't have to, how to put this, you're pushing forward with the same energy. You're not putting any extra energy into this situation, which your divine counterpart, even though some of them are very aware that you guys have twin flame energy, like you guys are connected as twin flames, but they're not going for that. They're not going for the even amount of energy. Your divine partner wants you to put just as much energy as you would if you were trying to seduce someone. So a lot of this, just, I know you're the one for me, so let's be together. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work anymore. Your divine feminine is like, no. No. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna focus. Actually, let's pull a couple cards on there. We're gonna pull a couple love cards on the divine masculine's emotions toward the divine feminine. What emotions do the divine masculine have toward the divine feminine? What emotions do the divine masculine have toward the divine feminine for July 2018? Okay, so You feel like your divine feminine is the one. It says this could be the one right in the middle, okay? But for some of you guys, you're extending your lighthearted energy to others, or you feel like maybe your partner, your divine your divine feminine is extending her lighthearted energy to others. There are children, like I said before, that are affecting your love life right now. So right now, I think instead of focusing on the connection, some of my divine masculines are trying to focus on extending their energy. Maybe there's some heartbreak in regards to this. We got healing family issues. So a lot of you guys are trying to heal family issues. You're wanting to extend your energy out to your partner, but like I said, you're afraid. What messages do we have in regards to the divine masculines feelings toward the divine feminine? Got choose peace. So a lot of you guys are just trying to offer peace to the situation. Like I said, you're maybe on the defensive. You and your divine partner may have been not seeing eye to eye. So right now you're just trying to be peaceful in this situation. A lot of you guys, because you're not connecting with your divine partner, you're deciding to extend your energy to others. Give me one card of guidance for divine masculine in regards to their emotions toward the divine feminine. Okay, so we got divine passion, divine masculines towards your emotions. You need to be honest with yourself. What's your heart's true desire? And seeing that this is a twin flame read, this is your heart's true desire. But because you're not being honest with yourself, divine masculine, and I need to write that down. I'm gonna put that to the side. But because you're not being honest with yourself, divine masculine, you are you are trying, basically what's going on is you're lying to yourself. You're trying to either, some of you guys are trying to be independent, do this on your own, handle your own responsibilities, not focus on a relationship or a partnership with your divine counterparts. A lot of you guys are still in karmic situations, trying to figure out a way to balance the situation out. But there's still an energy of not sure of how you want to proceed with your divine feminine. And right now, you just need to be honest with yourself. What is it that you want? A lot of you guys, you're keeping yourself in these situations because you're afraid of moving forward. And you're basically living a lie. So right now, it's like you need to be honest with yourself. What do you want? Do you want happiness, or do you want to be a workhorse? Okay, so now we're going to focus. Enough of that. Now we're going to focus on the divine feminine. Let's see what's going on with the divine feminine. What's going on with the divine feminine? July 2018. What messages do we have for the divine feminine? July 2018. All right, what messages do we have? What's going on with the divine feminine? July 2018. I see. I ain't getting no poppers, so you know because I didn't get no poppers, the divine feminine she is keeping to herself right now. She's not letting anything slip. Because I ain't even have one card slip, slide, nothing. She's not letting anything slide right now. She's focused on a new opportunity. She's focused on her opportunities. She is stressed out. There is a lot of stress. She may be overworking herself. So the divine feminine may be putting a lot of energy into her work because she's heartbroken right now with the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. She just needs a break. With the 6 of Swords, mentally, she could be getting toward a better place in regards to her thoughts. But she's really taking time for herself right now. She's really taking time to concentrate on her foundations, on her desires. There's some heartache. There is some heartache. So the divine feminine is definitely heartbroken about a situation. Why is this Ace of Wands? Some of them could be facing a new opportunity as well, a new relationship, new communication with someone. Why is this Ace of Wands here? Why is this Ace of Wands here? What's the face of Wands? Some of you guys could definitely be getting into a new partnership, something. It has a lot of lust. For a lot of you guys, it's either a lot of lust or you don't really trust this person. You might don't know the person because it's a new partnership. So there could be a lack of trust, possibly due to situations that you've been dealing with. Why is this Ace of Wands here? Let me just put these down before I start pulling, because I'm really trying to get into the habit of pulling from these. I'm so quick to just pull out them clarification and get down to the meat of it, but we got different scenarios, different situations. So right now what's going on, because the middle card or the center focus of what's going on in the divine feminine's life is there's a lot of work, there's a lot of burdens, a lot of stress. They may be closing themselves in, because with this Ten of Wands here, you see how he's closing themselves in, he's barricading himself. So the divine feminine may be barricading themselves with work. They may be putting a lot of things in front of them, putting a lot of stresses on them so that they don't have to focus on this heartache that's here, so they can have time to heal. And even though this isn't actually healing, overworking yourself is not healing. For the divine feminine at the moment, this is a healing process for her. She's putting her attention toward her resources, putting toward her attention toward her dreams, toward her. She's focusing her intentions on her because she doesn't want to deal with the heartache. Okay, it may seem like for some of the divine masculines that she's crying over spilled milk, but there's deep-seated hurt here. With the Five of Cups, there's disappointment along with it. So it's more about, it's not so much about being hurt, and I can feel the hurt. So it's not so much, I feel like I'm about to cry. It's not so much about being hurt. It's about the disappointment. It's like you knocked over all my love. Like you took all of my love from me and you left me high and dry. And this is the energy that I'm getting here. So right now, someone's taking some time for themselves. They're pulling back. They kind of want to focus on getting this opportunity, feeling on top of the world again. So this is what they're doing. They see an opportunity now for them to focus on their fruits, on the fruits of their labor. They're focusing on their career. Why is this Ace of Wands here for the divine feminine, July 2018? Why is this Ace of Wands here? I think the shift is like almost changing, because within the divine masculines, I've seen a lot of feminine energies. So maybe now you're taking on these feminine energies so that you can understand the relationship better and you guys can connect better, because now this is a masculine energy, someone who is withdrawing from their emotions and focusing on their foundation, focusing on their work. This is a masculine trait. So a lot of my divine feminines are taking on their masculine counterparts and focusing now on their foundation. Why is this Ace of Wands here for the divine feminine? Okay, so with the Two of Wands here, like I said, some of you guys have been waiting, because with this Two of Wands, this 1 to the 2 is the 3 of Wands. So some of you guys have been waiting for a partnership, waiting for this partnership. Right now with the Magician, you're tired of waiting. You're ready to kind of manifest some things on your own. You're kind of ready to manifest some resources on your own with the 9 of Pentacles here. But some of you guys are basically taking dominion over your passions, okay? You're taking back your power in this situation. You're taking back your desires. You're taking back, you see the situation clearly for what it is. Even though this is a fated relationship, even though you guys are destined to be with each other, a lot of you guys with Two of Wands are choosing your own path. You're no longer choosing to focus on the emotional aspects of your life, but you're choosing to focus on what's bringing passion. You're choosing to focus on your career. A lot of you guys, it's your career. For some of you guys, it's gonna be family. But the 10 of Wands, like I said, you guys are oppressing yourself. You are taking on this energy of now refraining from opening up emotionally and oppressing the passion. So the roles have switched now. Okay, now the masculine is desiring this connection more, this spiritual connection, and the feminines who have been desiring the connection are now kind of oppressing that feeling. They no longer want to focus on, it's a lot of conflict with that with the 5 of Wands, so they no longer want to focus on that. They're tired of waiting for illumination. They're tired of waiting for something to happen. So now it's not about taking things into their own hands, because that's what I felt like I need to say. For a lot of you guys, you are taking things into your own hands, meaning within your career, you're just taking the lead and you're saying, fuck love, is what I'm getting. A lot of The divine feminines are saying fuck love. All right, so they feel like they've waited long enough, so now they're trying to manifest something different. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for my divine feminines? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? And this is for those of you that are dealing with karmics. This is, you're giving up. You're taking time to yourself. Regardless if you're dealing with a karmic situation, if you're just focused on your twin partner, or whatever you're doing right now, because of the stress of whatever's going on with the situations that you're in, you are deciding with the Five of Cups and the Four of Swords to emotionally withdraw from love because of disappointment and take some time to yourself to heal. With the Seven of Cups, some of you guys are you're dreaming about happiness, but you're focusing on what's making you happy now. With the Three of Pentacles, some of you guys are putting the work in, like you're making the gears turn. Three of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. This is, with a lot of you guys, you were dealing with your divine partner. You were dealing with your divine partner. A lot of you guys in third-party situations, but you're putting an end to that. With the Two of Pentacles, you're stopping this. You're changing. You're basically changing your happiness right now. You're changing what you're focusing your happiness right now, and you're setting illumination to something else that you feel will bring, it'll replace the love. You're replacing love. You're replacing the love that you feel with money. For a lot of you guys, possessions, you're just replacing that feeling. You're no longer focused on it. So for a lot of you guys, you've changed. Your perspective has changed. Two of Pentacles, Sun card, your perspective has changed. Okay, so with the Ten of Wands, this is talking about oppression. Some of you guys are deciding to oppress those feelings, those emotions. With the Emperor card, you're taking back control. You're no longer going to let these emotions, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, you're no longer going to let these emotions control you. That's the burden. The emotions are the burden, so you're releasing those emotions. Okay, you're taking back control. Why is the Ten of Wands here? What's that? King of Swords, you're cutting away whatever you feel. You're cutting away the Tower card underneath. So with some of my divine masculines and divine feminines, like I said, you guys may be, some of you guys are in relationships, some of you guys are just communicating, but whatever the situation is, the communication is being cut now, okay? Because someone's taking back control over their emotions. The divine feminine is taking back control over her emotions because she's disappointed that there's no movement. She's disappointed that she's had to wait. So now she's taking up on herself to give herself a new opportunity toward her dreams that have nothing to do with love. Okay, she's changing her perspective. So the divine, if for some of the divine feminines, for a lot of the divine feminines, the perspective is now no longer on love. It's about my foundation, what is beneficial to my life and not my heart. Okay, so with the Five of Cups here, like I said, there's some disappointment. Why is this Five of Cups here? Too many. Why is this Five of Cups here for the divine feminine? Why is this Five of Cups here? Some of you guys knocked over these cups yourself, like you're sick of the emotion, so you're just, I don't want to do it. Yep. Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords. You feel like it wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't growing with the Page of Pentacles. Your foundation wasn't growing with the Ten of Swords. This could be a karmic relationship that you're walking away from. You're taking them on a new opportunity at freedom, at concentrating on yourself. You're releasing your burdens with the Four of Swords. Some of you guys are releasing a karmic situation. Some of you guys are releasing your masculine, because with the Two of Wands and the Five of Wands, there's conflict with this situation. Two of Wands is the Star card. You're choosing your own destiny. A lot of you guys, whether you're dealing with your masculine, your divine counterpart, or you're dealing with karmic situations, you are done. Like, I'm done. You're finding the inner strength to move forward, to push forward with whatever it is that you desire. You're finding the inner strength to let your desires be known with this Knight of Swords. You're finding the inner strength to tell your truths, and you're disappointed because a situation did not grow. There was no growth, so you're cutting it out. With the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords, there's some sorrow because you cut out a relationship. So either you cut out your DM and you're focusing on something other than love, or you cut out a karmic partnership because you're focusing on something other than love. Regardless of what you're cutting out, the end message to this situation is you're no longer going to let love be a disappointment in your life. at this state. Now, I'm not going to say later on that this won't change, but the way that you feel right now with the Six of Swords, mentally you want to be at a more stable place, Divine Feminine. So you're cutting the emotions away and you're focusing on healing yourself. With this Four of Swords here, you're focusing on healing. You're focusing on how am I going to heal this situation. So why is this Four of Swords here? The Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow process. And you're being guided toward this healing. This is something that needs to happen. With the Four of Cups, yeah. This is something that needs to happen. 4, 4, 4. You need to sit still right now. I got 3 4s in this with the Queen of Pentacles. Look at the situation from a sensible point of view. You're hurt, okay? You're hurt. You know that you can change these feelings. You know that you can change your perspective. So right now, you're just going to stay put. You're not going to move impulsively toward a new direction. And I do see for a lot of you guys, there's someone is bringing a new opportunity to you. Someone is trying to bring a new partnership to you, but a lot of you guys, because you're healing right now, you're not opening yourself up to this partnership. You feel like that it'll be a lot of work that you don't want to put into it, so you're not. There is a new partnership that is being presented to you, but you're not gonna, a lot of you guys are not gonna go through it. There's a lot of strife and oppression with it, and for a lot of you guys, like I said, you don't know this person, so you're not going to push forward. You know your Divine Masculine, but even with knowing your Divine Masculine right now, you set up some boundaries and you're cutting away the emotions attached to this situation so that you can focus right now on healing. Some of you guys are literally like, I'm not dealing with anyone. I'm just going to stay put and deal with myself. Remedy myself right now. So a lot of the Divine Feminines really right now, they don't want to deal with the emotions. They don't want to deal with either the lack of the emotions. For a lot of you guys, it's maybe lack of emotions or lack of expressing emotions. Whatever it is, you don't want to deal with it. Okay, so now we're going to see what the emotions toward the Divine Masculine are for the Divine Feminine. What are the emotions toward the Divine Masculine? What emotions does the Divine Feminine have towards the Divine Masculine for July 2018? I can tell you what, she thinks you're moving slow, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles, she definitely feels like she's waiting. This is slow moving energy. It's taking too long. What other messages do we have? Okay. For the Divine, what emotions does the Divine Feminine have? For the Divine Masculine, what emotions does the Divine Feminine have for the Divine Masculine? The last card, what emotions does the Divine Feminine have for the Divine Masculine? Okay, so maybe pull for one. Okay. All right, so even though you're no longer focused on the emotion, because there's no emotions here, I have barely picked up emotions coming from the Divine Feminine. So you guys are definitely building a wall around your emotions right now. But within this situation, even though you guys are moving forward physically, you're still holding on. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. There's still a very strong need to hold on, and you're still expecting the worst out of the situation. You're still stressing about the situation. It still has you up at night, but you're focusing now more on, even though there's a lot of stress with this, you're focusing now more on building a foundation for yourself. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, you're no longer going to, you may be waiting for your partner to come in. You may be waiting for messages, because you see this hangman with this eagle here. He's waiting for some messages to come in. He was waiting to hear a call. Along with this Eight of Wands and these ships, you're waiting for these ships to come in, and they will be coming in. But focus on you right now. And I do see with the focus being on you for a lot of guys, a lot of energy will start to come in for you toward the end of the month. All right. So with the Knight of Pentacles, you feel like he's too slow. And with the Two of Swords, the communication isn't the way that you would like it to be. You feel like he's not communicating efficiently. You feel like you're at a stalemate. Like this energy, the Knight of Pentacles is stuck, okay? You feel like this relationship is stuck. You guys are not communicating about the relationship. You're not communicating your feelings. You're not communicating your emotions. The Divine Masculine, listen, the Lovers card and the Page of Wands, the attraction is here. The chemistry is here. The love is here. these things are already evident here, but someone is unable, Two of Swords, the Moon card, to express their emotions. Someone is unable to really talk about how they feel or talk about what it is they desire. What it is they desire. So they're standing still. And with your partner standing still, you know this is the underlying energy for him standing still. He's standing still because he can't express his emotions. He can't tell you, he can't be honest with you and tell you that he loves you and he's ready to focus on building with you. So he's just waiting for the green light or waiting for the perfect moment in his life or in his world for this to happen. So this is causing a lot of stress on you. This is causing a lot of mental strain in regards to the situation. With the Moon card here, this is talking about a fear of being open with emotions. With the Five of Cups, this is causing disappointment. You feel like this situation is moving entirely too slow. It's not happening fast enough for you. But there's a reason why it's not happening. Because with the Hangman, this is waiting for a reason. You're not waiting for nothing. Okay, this is about perfect timing. Okay, this is about perfect time. It's not the right time. He's not ready. You're not ready. Divine Feminine, you're not ready. Divine Masculine, you're not ready. There's work that needs to be done. For those of you that are ready, you're already connected. You're not ready. So this is the understanding that you need to have right now, that there's more work to be done. Okay? So for the Divine Feminines, those of you that are swearing off love right now because you're not connecting with the person that you feel like, that you know you're supposed to connect with, your Divine Masculine. So you're cutting off any connections with anyone else. That is not the right thing to do. Right now we need these connections so we can learn. That doesn't mean that you're going to stop loving your divine partner. Doesn't mean that you guys are not going to reconnect, but it does mean that there is something more that needs to be sacrificed or learned in this partnership before you can move forward. And in the month of July, you will learn. Like with these two nines right here and the 9 being in the center, you will learn mentally. It's a lesson you need to learn. You will learn. And I think it's about letting go. For a lot of Divine Feminines, the message is letting go of those worries. Letting go of those worries and being confident in your position. A lot of you guys, because you know this is your divine partner and they're not choosing you, you're having a lot of self-doubt, self-worth issues, okay? Let go of that. Be that 9 of Pentacles, because that is what attracts your partners. The confidence that you have, that is what attracts your partner. And right now you're at a standstill because you're even holding that in. You're holding in who you truly are because you don't want to express anything to your divine partner because of your hurt. Because you feel like they haven't been meeting you halfway. So you're not wanting to open up at all. And whatever, for those of you that have been open, now you're refraining, you're pulling back. With the Hangman, you're like, hold up, wait a minute. Okay, I'm not going to put all this out here. This could also be you waiting, like I said, for messages. Someone's taking a leap this month. Someone's going to learn, okay? And this lesson could also be this change that has taken place, this shift of energy that has taken place. It is a positive change for one. It doesn't feel like it at the time because it's like knife slicing, like this. Your emotions are raw. It doesn't feel like positive change, but it is. Something has to be sacrificed with the Hangman. Maybe you need to sacrifice the energy that you're putting into the relationship or the work that you're putting into this partnership, into seeing this partnership through. You're maybe needing to choose to cut your energy with the Page of Swords on here. You may be choosing to cut your energy or cause some type of delay to this situation because, like I keep saying, you're not ready. There's more that needs to be sacrificed mentally. There's something you have not learned about the partnership. And a lot of times these situations, sometimes you probably get confused. Is this my twin flame or is this a karmic relationship? Because sometimes you have to cut your twin flame, like not literally with a knife. Y'all don't go cut nobody. I am not dealing with no charges. I am not responsible. Okay? I don't know nothing. But a lot of you guys, because of the connection, you have almost lost yourself within the connection. So you need to cut the connection to truly find yourself. You need to cut the connection to really get to this 9 of Pentacles energy, to become your true self as an individual before you can join forces with your divine counterpart. Because like I said, if you join forces right now, it's going to be a horrible tug. It's going to be a horrible pull and tug. You are not ready. Your partner is battling their own situations. You're battling your own situations. The energy between both of you is negative. So if you come together, you're going to magnify that negative energy. Right now, there needs to be a separation. That's why Spirit has put the energy of being able to separate yourself from your emotions right now, Divine Feminine, because this is not a Divine Feminine trait. We are able to separate ourselves from our emotions, but not, it's not an easy thing to do. It's not a normal thing to do for the Divine Feminine to separate herself from her emotions, because that is what she is. She's the moon. She's the emotionally charged aspect of the relationship, and the masculine is the logically or the mentally charged, the clearly charged aspect of the relationship. So right now, the Divine Feminine, because there is not a connection, because there has been a separation, the Divine Feminine is taking on these characteristics, and you're basically changing your perspective. You're taking on the characteristics, but you're still allowing these emotions to control the situation. I think what's going on is you're needing to focus on you, and the reason why you're going through this, because within this situation, the pull of this relationship will be so strong that if you don't master the concept of handling your responsibilities, of handling your needs, you're doing your jobs. For a lot of you guys, this is talking about working too, following in your life purpose. If you're unable to follow in your life purpose because you're emotionally destroyed at the moment, you're not going to be fulfilling the path. So Spirit sees this in a lot of you guys. So right now, Spirit is setting up opposition between you and your twin, basically so that you can understand that even though there is a strong connection, you still have to be able to maintain and push forward and push through with your life, regardless of what is going on with your partner, regardless of what stresses emotionally, mentally that you're having with your partner. You still have to be able to push on, because you are not going to be able to rely on the strength or the healing from your partner. And there's a mutual healing between the two of you. You guys have the ability to heal each other even from afar. And that has caused a sort of distance between you guys, because the Divine Masculine may sometimes, because of what they have been going through, may sometimes draw energy or draw healing from the Divine Feminine without her knowledge or acceptance, to heal himself, to be able to continue to live however he feels he needs to live, or to continue to keep pushing in a negative situation. So basically what's happening is, with these two nines, this cycle, because this is a cycle that has been going on between this Divine partnership, the cycle of the Divine Masculine depleting the Divine Feminine because he's unable to balance his emotions within a situation, and the Divine Feminine healing from the Divine Masculine because she's unable to balance her mental state without him being in the situation. So right now, the tables are switched. There has to be a temporary disconnect, a temporary cut, in order to remedy this situation, because right now you're both becoming dependent or codependent on the other person to provide healing, unbeknownst to them, in order to continue with whatever cycles that you both are in. So right now, with the Divine Feminine taking on the Divine Masculine, she's learning the ability to control her emotions and master them in order for her to complete or stay focused on her journey. The Divine Masculine, as the counterpart, is learning to handle or control his emotions so that he is able to, express himself efficiently and not shut down, because these are both issues within the relationship that could cause deterioration of the relationship. The Divine Masculine being unable to communicate his emotions efficiently, and the Divine Feminine being unable to cope mentally when her emotions are stained, put it like that, hurt. Okay, so let's see why this Nine of Swords, because I talked a long time about that. So this is expecting the worst. This is staying up at night expecting the worst. Why is this in the center? Why is this Nine of Swords here? Why is this Nine of Swords here? All right. So we got the Judgment card. You're expecting the worst about this reunion, or about this awakening, okay? Interference. I think what's going on for a lot of you guys, you're in alarm right now, because you're taking on the energy that you're taking on right now because of this shift that has happened. The energy you're taking on right now is your divine masculine's energy. It is a more mental energy for the divine feminine. So a lot of you guys are really unable to fully comprehend what's going on within your thoughts right now. There's a lot of interference in regards to your awakening, a lot of interference in regards to you coming to the actualization of what is going on. Some of you guys are realizing that your emotions, or with this Four of Cups, being stuck in your emotion is causing interference with the actual union of this situation. So with the Page of Swords right here, some of you guys are cutting communication. You're deciding to cut communication because you feel like this is the only way. And to be honest with you, it is. It really is in the situation that you're in right now. Cutting communication may be the only way to draw this situation back to you, because like I said in my twin flame video, you guys check that out if you have not. When it comes to twin flame unions, there's a runner and a chaser. If the runner stops running, the chaser has no other choice but to catch up. Now you're stuck like magnets. So for a lot of you feminines, you are pursuing the chaser. Okay, you have been pursuing, you have been taking on the energy of being the chaser, when in actuality you are the runner. So you guys have, your roles have switched. So now Spirit has taken upon himself to switch it back around so that you guys can really understand what you're taking on, the divine masculine's temperament, to really understand what he's going through mentally in regards to this connection. And he's taking on your temperament emotionally to really feel what he needs to feel within the connection. There's definitely a shift here. With the Seven of Swords, you may be, this is where this kind of leap of faith came from. Well, with a lot of you guys deciding to cut communication, yeah, with the Page of Swords, with the Knight of Swords right here, some of you guys see the truth of the situation. You see that as long as you're chasing the chaser, you'll never get anywhere. So a lot of you guys have decided, or are realizing, that your position is never to chase this situation, but allow this person to work their issues out and come to you. So that's why a lot of you guys, the concerns have faded away as well. You understand you are not meant to chase, so you're done chasing. Let's see why this Knight, and now with you done being chased with this Knight of Swords, this could also be guilt from realizing that you've put yourself in a position to where you are trying to fill shoes that weren't meant for you to fill. Okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles, a lot of you guys now are concentrating on your foundation. You're having a lot of confidence in who you are again, because like I said, you're no longer relying on this connection to fulfill you. Now you're finding your own fulfillment. With the Six of Cups, this is about pleasure. Some of you guys may be dealing with people from the past, dealing with situations from the past, new opportunities becoming present for you with the Ace of Pentacles. With the Eight of Cups, you're just walking away from the emotional aspects. You're focusing on what makes you happy. The Nine of Cups is the underlying energy. Your concerns have faded away with the situation. You're no longer concerned about the union. You're no longer concerned about whether or not there will be a reunion. You're concentrated on yourself right now, Divine Feminine, because this is the energy that Spirit has put into you right now. You're focused. Mentally, you're learning to focus past the hurt, past the emotions. And with the Eight of Wands, because of this, because of what you're learning in the month of July, this could set in motion for things to come towards you or come for you in a good way. With the Eight of Wands, this is energy coming towards you. This could be a reunion later. And y'all, let me tell you something. I've been reading for a while now, but the more I'm reading, the more people that I read for, I start seeing more. A lot of you guys in the month of August, because you're staying on this path in the month of July, and for some of you, you won't get there because you're going to be going back and forth. You're still mentally in turmoil about the situation. But for those of you that you're concerned to fade away, even if you're not communicating with this person, even if you're not communicating for the full month of July, by the 8th month, by August, there will be a lot, maybe more communication than what you're ready for, okay? So why is this Eight of Wands here? A lot of you guys are receiving this now, I'm getting. It's early because you are well aware of what you need to do, so you did it. But for a lot of you guys, and the reason why a lot of you guys A lot of you guys are going to resonate with this because we haven't done what we needed to do. We've been focused on the connection and not ourselves. So right now we're being forced to focus on ourselves. You're going to have to wait. With the Three of Wands, we're having to wait because we need to focus on ourselves. Why is this Three of Wands here? Not that many. Give me 3 more. Some of you guys have been focused more on the connection than yourself. This month, you're going to be focused on yourself. And next month, you might be getting rewarded with some communication. Not saying that you guys will reconnect next month or you guys will be together next month. But I am saying that there will be some energy going back and forth next month. Maybe even some travel. Why is this 8 of Wands here? Yep. The World card here. This is something new started, new cycle starting in the month of August with the Queen of Pentacles. You have to be sensible, okay? You have to be sensible with this, yeah. Passion here. There's a lot of passion coming in the month of 8. You're going to be looking at it sensibly. A lot of you guys are still going to be on the defense, but you're going to be more open to this connection in the month of August because you're going to feel it. You're going to know that the shift, you're going to feel the shift. That's what I'm getting. You're going to feel the shift. Whatever that means for you, you're going to feel the shift. You're going to feel it this month. But once it shifts back, then you're going, and I'm getting around, I'm getting August. August. Like the heat's going to be on from July, maybe even mid-August is what I'm getting, mid-August. The heat's going to be on. So, and for a lot of you guys, like, don't look for this. Don't look for mid-August and think we're going to be together. This has to happen in the cosmos before it comes here. So like in the heavens, you guys may already be connected in the heavens. You may your spirit guys may already be like, okay, we're together. They just got to work out what they got to do. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? But energy will start to flow within the month of August. Okay. Forgiving and learning. Right now it's about releasing. A lot of you guys with your twin flames, you're releasing. You broke up. Like some of you guys were dealing with your twin flames either in a relationship, in a third-party relationship, in a situationship, whatever the situation is, and you released them. You were like, I'm tired of waiting because they were taking too long. You didn't want to deal with it anymore. You release them. They are coming back. They're coming back because they're connected to you. They are coming back, but only after you learn what you need to learn. So some of you guys don't focus on this connection at all. Focus on your life. Just stay optimistic and move forward, and it'll come through quicker than you realize. You need to get to the point to where you forget about. You're never going to forget about the connection, and you're always going to feel it. But you need to get to the point to where it isn't prevalent with how you live your day that day. Okay, give me 2 more cards when it comes to the divine feminine emotions to the divine masculine. Give me 2 more cards when it comes to the divine feminine emotion to the divine masculine. Nope. Some of you guys, and it came in reverse. I don't read reversals in my oracle cards. I pulled true love, but it came in reverse. So some of you guys know this is your true love. You know this is your twin flame. You feel it in your heart, but you don't feel the love. So right now you're in sorrow. You're freeing yourself. Like I said, you're freeing yourself. You're taking back control of your life. You have expressed what you feel, and some of you guys have expressed that you want to separate right now because you need to release. You need to release this situation so that you can heal from this situation and have a better grounding is what I'm getting. Some of you guys feel like you've given up your power to your twin flame, and emotionally you need to take your power back. Give me guidance when it comes to the divine feminine's emotions or feelings toward her divine masculine. 2 cards. Let it go and focus on your strengths. Take charge of the situation. You will listen. Within this situation, he's going to come back. He's always going to come back. Stop focusing on when he's coming back and just focus on your strengths. Let the situation go. It's like a boomerang. You can't get rid of him. And sometimes you're going to want to get rid of him, but you can't get rid of him. What messages do we have? Whoa, no. Okay, I shouldn't have looked at them because now I got to read them. We got blossoming. It says you're just getting started, so have patience with yourself, the process, and do not give up. With expect a miracle, it says have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So for a lot of you guys, you've tried to manifest him into your life. You've tried to manifest this relationship into your life. You've tried to manifest the love within your life, and it is coming. With express your love and expect a miracle, you've expressed what you want. Right now, it's in here. It's in your divine masculine's head and heart, and he's trying to balance both of those out. The future is looking bright for the both of you, but right now you just need to purify your surroundings. You need to set up some boundaries and choose peace within a situation, because your divine partner is mentally, he's not to the level he needs to be in order to connect with you. Okay, he will be very, very soon, but he won't be as long as there's an influence from you around. Okay, because like I said, you guys are healing from each other. So it's right now, it's true healing, and it's harmful to you because both of you are still in karmic cycles, or both of you still have lessons to learn. So you're healing yourself temporarily, and making yourself feel good for a moment. So listen, divine feminines, divine masculines, all of you say this prayer, or just speak into your spirit, speak into your spirit, guys. Do not allow my spirit to heal anyone or anything without my permission, okay? At any time. You need to say that, because what's going on is, because your spirits are already connected, you're already healing each other. So even though you're going through these heartaches and these tower moments, you're quickly feeling relief and feeling like everything's going to be okay, because you're healing each other. So once that healing stops from a distance, because you're separated and healing each other. That's why it's right now you're kind of repelling each other right now, because you don't need each other. You don't need each other because you're healing each other. So it's about refraining, setting up boundaries, divine feminines, and setting up boundaries even in regards to spiritually, so that your divine masculine doesn't get that instant gratification and continues to go down the wrong path. Because it's a codependent thing. It's an energetic codependent. Okay, so now we're going to focus on the relationship, okay? So I'm going to pull from the Romance Angel Oracle cards, and we're going to pull a 10-card spread to see the outcome of the relationship between the divine masculine and the divine feminine for July 2018. Give me a timeline of events for the divine masculine and the divine feminine for July 2018. All right, let's see what we got. So finances and career will be an issue within this situation for the month of July. Your divine masculine may be in a situation where he has to provide financially. There may be some family issues, some codependent issues that have to be alleviated for the month of July 2018. All in all, your love life will ascend together, okay? You and your divine partner, whether this is divine masculine watching for the divine feminine or the divine feminine watching for the divine masculine, your relationship will move to a higher level commitment. Whether you guys will connect this month or not, it all depends on whether or not you're following in your path and reaching your spiritual goals or not. But for a lot of you guys, like I said, financial issues are a factor in why there's a blockage right now, why you're unable to connect. Okay, so let's go with the first row first. With let go of control issues, a lot of you guys are trying to control how and when this situation will take place. Just let go, okay? Let go, let God. Let it happen however it may. This is what the whole read was about for the divine feminine today. Allowing the situation to unfold naturally, okay? Some of the divine masculines, you need to stay optimistic, okay? You may be losing faith because you're going through these situations with your karmic partner. I see a lot of jealousy. I see a lot of codependency. I see a need for someone constantly, I need, and not a giving. It's not an even give and take. In whatever situations both of you are in right now with other people, there's not an even give and take. You're giving more than what you're getting. And this is affecting not only that relationship, but the connection between you and your divine partner, because your divine partner can feel it. They can feel the frustration. They can feel your emotions. And sometimes they are unable to understand why they feel these things, but it does affect them, okay? You guys mirror each other. When we're talking about attraction right now, divine partners, divine masculine and divine feminine, need to focus on living life, attracting romantic love by just enjoying the moment and just living and being alive. Stay optimistic, you guys. Like I said, you're going through these karmic cycles. The sun will shine, and it will shine down on both of you. This, for a lot of you guys, ooh. Let's see which one this is. Okay. So for some of you guys, there's a new love. Someone else is stirring some romantic feelings. And some of you guys may decide to go ahead and express your love, or go ahead and, you know, show some romantic gestures toward this person. New love. Yeah. So someone might decide to take a leap of faith and go and get into a new relationship. May decide that they're tired of waiting. Okay. So they want to be optimistic and they want to work towards something else. With express your love. Yeah, some of you guys could be moving forward. You could be moving forward. You could have ended this partnership with your divine counterpart and moving forward with a different partnership. Some of you guys could be moving forward with a new opportunity. I'm gonna be honest with you. If both of you guys are moving toward different people, of course it's going to end in disappointment. There's going to be a lot of conflicts, a lot of going back and forth, a lot of conflicting passions, a lot of disappointment. And this is toward the middle of July. So in the first beginning of July, you guys could be letting go of control issues within the relationship, deciding to just enjoy whatever moment of life you're having, deciding to just enjoy wherever you are in life. You're deciding to just have positive thinking and faith on whatever point you're in within your relationships. Even if you're with your karmic partners, you're deciding to just stay optimistic about the relationship. You're deciding to let the relationship unfold however it may, no longer control the outcome of the relationship. With the Four of Cups as an underlying energy for both the divine masculine and divine feminine, neither one of you are happy with the choices that you're making right now. Neither one of you are happy with the missed opportunity for love between the two of you. Neither one of you are happy about letting go of control issues within this situation, allowing it to unfold. Go in there, I'm doing the video, baby. Okay, I'm gonna come in there and cook. Go in there, close the door. Y'all, I'm sorry. So as y'all see, I gotta cook. So let me finish this. So my baby just woke up. Let me finish this so I can cook. Okay, so like I said, neither one of you are happy. And this is why we pulled this attraction card, because right now, both of you need to be unhappy. Your partner, you guys may need to focus on these new relationships to heal whatever hurt that you've that has occurred between the two of you. There's a lot of codependency I'm seeing, and I believe this has a lot to do with the healing. What's going on? You guys have to separate right now. You gotta separate. You gotta go with these new partnerships, because like I said, you guys were coming to the point to where you were just using each other for healing. You weren't connecting emotionally the way that you should. You weren't connecting mentally the way that you should. You were just basically using each other for the healing aspects of the divine partnership and continuing on with your life, and that will stop. Spirit is making it to where it has to stop, okay? With the Fool card, there's a new opportunity. Some of you guys are being very practical about this. You're very, very sensible, even though there's someone new that has came into your life, and this could be the divine feminine, because I'm pulling the Queen of Pentacles. You're taking your time with this partnership. You're looking at it for what it is with the Judgment card. You're not allowing it to take over your life. You're not allowing it to take over your emotions. Some of you guys are totally not emotionally fulfilled within the situation. Some of you guys, this person could like sweep you off your feet. So for the divine feminine, this new relationship, this person could sweep you off your feet. This isn't a reunion. This is not a reunion. This is someone new, okay? But within this someone new now, in the first couple weeks, I'm seeing the first half of July, this new relationship may be like really really good to you. You may really like it. It may fulfill you emotionally. It may be a good opportunity as well materially. For the divine feminines, this is a new person, maybe as well for the divine masculines. But you'll start, this situation is not so much, I'm not getting that it will be a lifelong partner, but you'll learn something from this relationship, okay? I don't know, it won't tell me if it's good or bad, but you'll learn something. Also, if this is not a new relationship with my divine partners, say for instance, you're already in a relationship, you may, like I said, decide to let go of control issues and just stay optimistic and try to enjoy the relationship that you're in. You may decide to put new efforts into the relationship. You may decide to put more energy into the relationship, kind of look at it sensibly and kind of put the time that you feel like you need to put in it to try to make it work. So some of you guys are trying to make a relationship work that is failing. Some of you guys, this is a new relationship with healing family issues, and this is happening toward the first half of July. Within the middle of July, though, there will be a need to heal. Wow. The King of Pentacles and the Empress. For some of you guys, this could be dealing with children, needing to heal family issues, children issues. But the reason why is because whatever was began in the beginning of July or end of June, beginning of July, whether it was a rejuvenation of a relationship, whether it was an actual communication start of a new relationship, it will drift off, okay? There will be failure in regards to this. There will be a lot of stagnation with the Seven of Pentacles. There will be a lot of stagnation toward that new cycle because the new cycle may be faulty, okay? There may be some deception. Let's see. And it could be, the deception could be, yeah, because there's interference. With the Ace of Pentacles, there is a new start. The interference may have been the new love, or the interference may have been the rejuvenation of a love. So with healing family issues, maybe you needed to let go of the control issues with whatever partnership you were dealing with in the beginning of July. For my divine masculines, let go of the control issues, allow whatever happens to happen, and just enjoy being in that situation so that you can see the situation clearly. Because a lot of you guys, you're in an illusion of it's not as bad as it seems, and it is as bad as it seems. So this new energy that you're putting toward this failing relationship will kind of be like the cement, or not the cement. Yeah, it'll kind of be like the cement you need to make that stick in your head that this is not the situation that's for you. A lot of you guys, you're going back to this situation because of finances. You're afraid to let this situation go because you're afraid of your financial status changing. But with this new love, if you're in a situation where you're dealing with your divine counterpart, but you're in a relationship for financial issues, your divine counterpart has a new love. They will be having a new relationship in the month of July. They will have a new partnership in the month of July. Not saying that it will last, but it will cause interference with the relationship that you guys have. With the healing family issues and the Ace of Pentacles, it will cause an interference in something new starting within a relationship between you and your partner. But if you're already in a karmic relationship and you're not letting go because of these financial issues, then you're going to have to deal with, or you're going to have to let go of the control issues associated with that as well. You're going to have to deal with whatever that you've put into your path. But there will be some mental interference. Someone's mentally not going to want this to happen, okay? With codependency, this could be talking about addictions. Maybe someone's addicted to something. You finding out that there are some addictions. So within your new partner, you could find out that there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of addictions. Something dealing with the household or with emotions. So they may be connected to someone else, addicted to someone else. They may be going through the same thing that you're going through with your divine partner, and you guys are just intertwined and you know, tangled in together. But with this new love, by the middle of July, you're going to find out information, either information about drugs, either they're a drug abuser, either they have gambling problems. Something you're going to find out, and this situation will come undone. With the Tower card, maybe this person is too needy, too clingy. You're going to get to the brink with the Tower card. You're going to explode. There's an explosion happening in the middle of the month of July, okay? And this could have something to do with a pregnancy for some of you guys, because I did pull the Empress card. If not a pregnancy, this is just a built up ball of emotions in regards to a situation that may take form. But with codependency and with the 8 of Wands, whatever this is going to stop by the middle of July. There's going to be, an end is going to be put to it. So past the middle of July, now there's going to be an expression. There's going to be some communication, some talk. And I told you with that 8 of Wands, there's going to be some communication in July between the divine partners. Okay, someone's going to try to make the romantic gesture. Someone may try to come back. This could be during Mercury retrograde as well. Someone deciding that they want to come back and kind of make the gesture, see how it goes with the Magician. This is something that has been manifested. So this is like manifestations coming into manifestations coming into form in a little bit past July 15th. Okay, so with the Magician card here, someone's expressing those loves, but either someone feels like they're being, someone's questioning. So when your divine partner has been holding on, even if you're communicating with someone else, if you're talking to someone else, if you're deciding in the month of July that you're going to be in another relationship and it may not go like you planned, like I'm telling you, within 2 weeks of this, like, you're going to find out some true shit. You're going to find out the truth of the new partnership that you're in. But you may decide you want to talk to your partner, or there may be a communication between the two of you. With Express Your Love and the Magician right here, you may decide that it's time to express yourself, or your partner may decide that maybe it's time, because we're talking about one. So one of you is going to decide that you want to express yourself. You want to express what you've been holding inside for so long. These feelings and emotions here with the High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles. You want to express what you've been holding on, or you want to express the things that you know you've been holding on to. What you know, you're going to express. What you've been holding, you're going to express. With the Three of Cups in reverse, this could be talking about a third party situation. You may be speaking truths. You express your love. You may be speaking truths about your emotions, speaking truths about lack of emotion. With the Two of Swords, this is about, okay, so you may be coming back to express what happened. You came back to tell the truth about what happened, how this situation ended, how you ended up by yourself. So in the middle of the month, there's going to be a breakup. Okay, you're going to find out that someone either has drug issues. You're going to find out that someone has a lot of people. Someone may have been cheating. You could find out that someone was cheating. You could find out that this person has been sharing their love, spreading their love around. So you're going to stop communicating with them. And then they may come back and try to explain with this Magician how they messed up and got in this third party situation. With the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords, this is someone speaking an apology, someone unable to apologize efficiently, but wanting to apologize. Someone is wanting to apologize a little bit toward the end of the month in July for wrongdoings, for causing pain, causing sorrow. Also with Express Your Love, this person could like literally have not been communicating. Okay, so this is you and your divine partner. You guys haven't been talking, because we got the Hierophant out here. So this talks about spiritual connections. You guys haven't been talking, or if you have been talking, it's been spotty. It's been off and on. And this is for the next 2 weeks. It's been off and on, spotty communication. There hasn't been any communication, but now someone's communicating. They're communicating their sorrow. They're communicating the fact that they're sorry, and they're wanting to alleviate the pain that they've caused. They're wanting to make it be known that there was no intent meant. Now, if this is the person that you guys are dealing with this new love situation, or this karmic situation that you're dealing with, you're letting it go, and you're expressing why you're letting it go. You're expressing to your divine partner what happened in this relationship, why the situation did not happen the way that I thought it was going to happen. Some of you guys left your divine partner for this other person, and you're coming back mid-month and you're apologizing, and you're telling them that you're sorry, it was a mistake, you were manipulated. A lot of you guys are going to feel like you were just manipulated into this. But there's some disappointments, but there also within this disappointment, there's like a new beginning, a new opportunity for a new beginning. So someone feels defeated. When they're coming back, they do feel defeated. They feel like they have no win, but it could turn in their favor, because with heart-to-heart conversations, you're going to really be discussing your feelings with each other. Why is heart-to-heart conversations here? Okay, so with the Page of Wands here, with the Knight of Wands, we are talking about someone acting impulsively. Someone is coming back to talk, okay? They're not confident. They may not be all the way upside down, okay? So someone's coming back to talk. We're going to reach over them because they were upside down. I don't know what was going on. Someone's coming back to talk. Someone's coming back to bring passion as well. So they're talking about what they desire. They're talking about someone's coming back to talk. And this is divine masculine, because this is the Page of the Knight of Wands. He's coming back to talk. He's coming back to talk about why he walked away, or the divine feminine, whoever. They're coming to talk about this connection, okay, toward the end of July. And this is the end of July. So they're coming toward August. So they're coming to talk about this connection. They're coming to talk about this temptation, how they ended this temptation, how they ended this partnership. They're trying to have hard conversations, tell you that they want a second chance at this soul connection. With the Judgment card and the Eight of Wands, they want a second chance at what they walked away from, okay? And whether you're the divine masculine and you walked away from your divine feminine, or whether you're the divine feminine and you walked away from your divine masculine, right now, you're wanting to communicate. You're wanting a second chance. You're wanting to be honest about what happened, how it happened, and you're searching for that soulful connection again. You want that connection again. Maybe it took in the month of July for you to be separated from your partner, for you to be lacking that energy, lacking that healing, for you to realize that this is where your happiness is. Okay, so with keeping open mind, I got a feeling this is your partner kind of trying to evaluate whether or not they should accept you back. Okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles, they may not have a lot of confidence in accepting you back. Okay, Two of Pentacles, they have changed. Okay, there's changes, there's challenges now, there's changes now. They may still be communicating with that other person. They may be in another cycle now. The situation may have changed. Now, they may be in the cycle. They may be in a whole nother cycle. Some of the partners have decided that they're going to be in a relationship and they're not going to hold their happiness for you anymore. They don't want to continue to go back and forth. They found their strength. So they're no longer going to be confident about, even though it's a divine partnership, they're no longer going to be confident about the partnership. They're pushing toward their own goals, and they're changing their perspective. They're changing their desires. With engagement here, maybe with keeping an open mind in the Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, maybe there's something you can say with the Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles that will change their mind, because right now they're not confident, okay? They're not confident in the connection. They're not confident in the situation. They're willing to work toward changing the situation, and there is some work that will be done toward changing the situation, but you're going to have to speak up and basically change their mind for them. Okay, so why is this engagement? Engagement is the outcome. So your love life is ascending, or is it ascending with your partner though? What is the outcome? Why is engagement here? I got the outcome. Why is engagement here? Okay, so with the Seven of Cups, this is about dreams. With the Emperor, okay, some of you guys are not procrastinating. You're taking control of the situation. You're changing it. So this may be the ascension that we're talking about, because the shift has changed, because now the chaser is actually being the chaser and the runner is actually being the runner, even though now the runner is running again. The change is now the focus is back where it needs to be. The chaser is aware that they need to chase, and the runner is aware, or they're aware, and they're not fighting it anymore. Some runners have decided they're just going to run now. They don't want to deal with the emotions involved with this. They are unhappy with the way things have turned out, so they're taking their love into their own hands, and they're fighting it themselves. Through the Five of Pentacles, they may be leaving the situation behind and moving towards something different. So your divine feminine may be moving toward a relationship. Okay, they may be sneaking away. If not, you may be sneaking away The divine masculine may be sneaking away toward a new relationship, toward a new love. And if that's not the case, because really and truthfully, I'm kind of getting that there will be no more procrastination. There will be no more worry. You guys will move together. And I'm getting you guys will move together through the hurt and disappointment. There won't be another missed opportunity because you will take advantage of the situation. But you're going to have to take advantage. I mean, you're going to have to take control of your emotions in order to get this situation going. For a lot of you guys, you're going to be moving out of whatever situation you're in now. So if you're in a karmic partnership now, you're going to be moving out of that and moving toward, not in right now, but moving toward a relationship with your divine counterpart. Okay, so let's pick these up. All right, so we got the outcome. We're just gonna get some a couple more cards of guidance, and then we're gonna be done. Ascending Masters, what guidance do you have for the divine masculine and the divine feminine in regards to this relationship? July 2018. Choose peace. We got choose peace, okay? So that was the card to fall out. Choose peace above all. We're going to pull out two more. Meditate and come out of the closet. Some of you guys need to be open, especially my divine masculines. Be open with your emotions. Say what you truly feel, or you might lose out in the month of July with your divine feminines. So let's see what advice we have. A lot of you guys are just needing to meditate to gain clarity. Okay. So two cards that I got popped out were the Arts and Compassion. Some of you guys are needing to release judgments on yourself, on your partners. Focus on the light and love that is within everyone, and just express yourself through creative activities. That does not mean to each other, okay? What messages do we have for the divine partnership? The divine masculine and the divine feminine for July 2018. We have High Priestess and Golden Opportunity. It says you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings. And for the divine feminine, it says important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So for the divine masculine, there's a need for you to meditate and really, a lot of you guys are ascending right now. You're going through your ascension. So a lot of you guys, if you're not going through your ascension, you're starting your spiritual journey. You're just beginning. But there's knowledge that you need to learn. This is why you're not ready. You're not where you need to be. So you're gaining momentum on this path. Right now in the month of July, you need to concentrate on meditating and kind of following your intuition. For my divine feminines, you need to come out the closet, really speak your truths. Stop keeping yourself closed in emotionally because of the situation. A lot of you guys have closed yourself off emotionally toward other situations. It's time to open up. With Golden Opportunity, it says important doors are opening for you right now. It's time to walk through them. A lot of you guys are just needing to have compassion and understand that you are blossoming into the person that you're meant to be. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night.